Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. It's time for the Turtlecast. You all ready for the next season and update? As it's coming on Tuesday. I already uploaded the video with all the rewards as those have been revealed. So they are available, and welcome in the chat. Michael Yost, L. Woodster, PDM, Spiteful Angel, Gantic, Turkey Maker, Radrup14, Christopher Cabral, Michael Jackson I guess, Adefion Jack, RHPS, Spatgun Rich, Suika, Alufool, Paranoid Personality, Glare Bear, Francisco Macias Valdez, Maggie Brew, Azure, Windpear, and Malachi. Welcome! And yeah, I already did a review for all the rewards in a video, so I will probably not be going over it again. Just one announcement, if you missed it, from Bethesda, about the next update. That is a bad news if you do not have a fast internet connection. Let me open official Bethesda Discord, I will show you. Right, official Bethesda Discord. Announcements. Here we go. So here you have it on Tuesday, 3rd September. My time, that just Discord calculates to my time. So 3 p.m. UK time, Fallout 76 will be brought offline to deploy the Milepost 0 update. This update will require a full re-download of the entire game due to repackaging effort, which will make the overall game size smaller. The expected final file sizes for every platform will be in our release notes. Edit. You do not need to uninstall the game to receive the Milepost 0 patch. You will notice a large update that you will have to download. The platform you are playing on will do the rest. So that's the announcement about the maintenance. So yes, expect about 100 gigabytes of a download to be done for your update, which may be considered a bad news if it will take a lot of time for you. And I think there is article, the article from Bethesda just shows the video that we already have for a while and I discuss and the rewards and roadmap, so there's nothing new. For a moment I was thinking there is new article, it is not. Oh, thank you a lot for $5, Cookie Crisp, appreciate that. And message from Cookie Crisp is, take my money units and use them for buying next season's ranks. Thank you very much, I will do that. I think I will be raising money to buy those ranks while scrapping my legendary. So first live stream I will scrap legendary, and then I will just buy the season. Second, 2 live streams, one after another. That's the plan for the Tuesday when the update drops. That's the plan. Most likely I will not be grinding experience. I will have no time if I want to be busy with legendary crafting as well. So more money for buying, less time for farming. That's the downside. Time cost. Okay, let's see if there is anything else going on in the chat before I jump for Ask the Turtle section from our Discord. Yeah, if your internet is bad, 100 gigabyte download can take a while. That's absolutely true, and that's not good. All right, Ask the Turtle section on our Discord. Let's see what are the questions in there. All right, I think that will be in here. Question on the new scrapping to get script. When you scrap a legendary weapon, will it let you learn the attachments for the weapon as scrapping a non-legendary does? Yes, it will, although when learning comes into play, you can learn only one thing from one scrap. So if you learn a mod for a weapon, you have no chance to learn a legendary effect for this weapon. Eventually it will not matter after you learn everything, but so you know. So it's better if you already know all the mods for the weapons, so only chance you are getting is for legendary mod. Next, do you still recommend crafting a whole lot of Secret Service armor pieces before update drops? Yes, that's still my plan. I hope there is no sneak nerf to this method before the update, as I plan to craft it on a Monday. The Monday before update, I will be doing my final prep. And overloading myself with legendaries. Can you give modified items to your mule? No. After you legendary craft, they are no longer tradable, so they need to stay with you. On my melee build, if I use burning weapon with hack and slash and friendly fire, will the explosive effect of hack and slash heal allies within the radius? Yes, it should. Next. I know the chance might be astronomically low, but is it true that you can get multiple legendary mods from one single item? Yes, that's true. Multiple legendary boxes are possible, but you can only learn one plan per scrap. So you cannot learn multiple, but you can drop multiple boxes. Next. I don't find you angry in a good way. Why I have the jetpack for a number of the power armors, I have a real attachment to the torso Tesla coils. Getting credit for anything that gets close to me during an event is always a nice plus. My question is, if the amount of Tesla coil damage is always constant, can the level of Tesla coil damage be affected by perks or anything available in the game? It's constant. Unfortunately, it's not affected by anything. Nope. Constant damage. Next. Hello, Sir Turtle. Hope you are well. Big fan here. Just wanted to ask you, have you done any testing with the Doctor's Armor Legendary effect? Was just wondering if it stacks on top of the first aid, or is this just another per card saver effect like ammo weight reduction? So Doctor's, so the auto stim one, I think. Not sure the doctors. There's no doctors. In fact, I think you're talking about AutoStim. So AutoStim stack. It works independently. But multiple pieces with AutoStim just apply multiple stim packs at a time when it's triggered rather than one at a time. So multiple not necessarily good unless you want really huge burst when you do health drops. 5 AutoStim pieces, 5 stim packs used simultaneously when you reach the threshold. I heard Darth Zion say that Bethesda never announced legendary crafting would arrive September 3rd. I'm in distress now and I have watched all of the QuakeCon footage I can find and they didn't announce legendary crafting would arrive on September 3rd. Who said it was coming? I just want to hear it and see it before I make 500 plus Secret Service left arms. You got to understand, if it's not on the 3rd, I won't be able to walk until it arrives. Yeah, it's... If it doesn't come on September 3rd, that would be the only thing left would be the new season. I don't think they will cut patch down just to new season as Caravan is already delayed. And they already announced Legendary Cores being discontinued, so that's kind of confirms it. And yeah, someone else is saying that John Rush said at the Gamescom that the new legendary crafting system will be with the MyPost 0 update. So they didn't specifically said that legendary crafting is coming September 3rd, but they said that MyPost 0 is coming September 3rd and legendary crafting is part of MyPost 0. So I don't think they need to confirm it anymore. It is there. Now, okay, that's a long one. Okay. So I'm taking the Turtle's advice about preparation for September 3rd. I started a new character to be used as a mule. I started him at level 20, so to easily beat away the weak ghouls that can stumble past. The process of transfer of weapon and armor was easier than I thought it would be. Main character fast traveled to Vault 76 in private mode and set up survival tent nearby. take all the stuff you want to transfer to the mule and put it in the red donation box, which is one flight below Vault 76 entrance. Log out to main menu, change character to the mule, log back in, again very carefully to private menu and all the stuff there in the red box. Great. Proved it works. I was thinking that the mule could just put up a survival tent, scrap the legendaries, and put any modules gained into the red donation box. But of course, there is a chance that the mule will learn legendary module plan, and the main character will not know it. So unfortunately, all that stuff now has to be transferred back to the main character after September 3rd. Yeah, that's correct. That's my plan too. Transfer it to the mule, and transfer it back from the mule to the main character on September 3rd. It's lots of work, but that's one-time work. After it's all scrapped, there is no reason to keep transferring back and forth anymore. Question. After you learn a legendary mod, does it take it out of the pool, making it easier to learn plans you don't have? Yes, you cannot learn it twice. It's out of the pool. The same like learning regular modifications for weapons from scrapping. Just the chances overall lower. Just in the sense that if you have another item with that legendary effect, you can only learn the remaining ones when you scrap it. It doesn't like increase the chance. I'm not really sure what Scratchy was trying to say, but yeah, you can only learn once and then it's out of the pool. That's a simple answer. And chance is fixed per star. The same as dropping a box. How many modules will you burn the day before update on Secret Service? Does it make sense to burn most of mine since modules are easier to get with new update? I do plan to keep 200 modules in case I would need to craft some legendary mod boxes later. So 200 I'm keeping. Everything above 200 I'm crafting Secret Service arms. That's the plan. Yeah, there's still more talk about the chance, so let me elaborate. If you learn one, so the chance is, I'm not sure if it's 1%, I think it's 0.5%, but everyone is stating 1%, so maybe it was increased. So let's say it's 1%. It's 1%, and let's say you are scrapping something that's bloodied, but you already learned bloodied. So let's say you are scrapping bloodied, that's hit chance weightless. You already learned bloodied, so you cannot learn it. Therefore, you can only learn one of other two, because you can only learn one per scrap. So it's a little bit better chance, because you cannot learn bloodied, so it will not block other two. If you could still learn bloodied, if you learn the bloodied, the same scrap cannot learn other two. It's very small difference. In practice, it's just about the same. You just cannot learn again what you already learned. The difference is very small, but that's how it works. Okay, it's still discussion about that. I think I answered enough. Okay, next. I heard the dot effect on Holy Fire is broken, PTS. Yes, it was still broken last time I checked. I don't know if it will be fixed on time. Hi, Turtle. If I was able to get a strength mod box by scrapping weapons, can I add that strength mod box to any armor? No, it's separate. Mods for weapons and armor are separate. They're not shared. You cannot use weapon mod on your armor. Next, I've seen info on Wiggleplay's channel on YouTube. The caravan system is supposedly delayed. Yeah, that's true. But we don't have a date yet. Next, hello Turtle, et al. Love the channel and content. Can Turtle or someone with Turtle-like knowledge explain to me? With the 3rd of September update, legendary box mods that can be acquired from scrapping regular armor, can they be applied to power armor and vice versa? Yes, they are the same, although, like with everything, there are exceptions. So for example, unyielding mod cannot be applied to power armor, but they are all the same and shared across all armor. The same with weapons. They all shared across all weapons. With exceptions like faster swing speed obviously can only be used on the melee weapons. So they are shared, But Blooded, for example, can be used on melee, range, on all weapons, will fit on every weapon. So there are exceptions that some legendary mod boxes will not fit to some items. You will see by not being able to install them. And that will be all the questions. Our single shots, they do not work here. They do not work. Single shot squad are probably a bug. They do not work. You can install it, but it doesn't do anything. All right. So now back to the chat. Oh, we have another donation from Brian. Thank you a lot for $10, Brian. And the message is go Turtle go. Thank you all, Brian. Let me check if there are any more questions in the chat. You already filled all your mules with legendaries? You are fast. I'm not. My mules are not full, but I have a lot, so I will farm a little bit more before Tuesday. Crafting a bunch of medical malpractice can be a good idea too. You should be able to craft those medical malpractice and other named legendary after the update the same, if it will be like on it is now on the public test server. So hopefully you will be able to craft them the same, so you don't need to craft ahead of time. No, legendary crafting is coming on a Tuesday. They need to include something. There's no way they will do the patch with just file compression systems. That would not go well with community. Oh, stand tall with special message saying, take my money, you've earned it. Thank you a lot, stand tall, our member. Appreciate that. Does the last shot perk legendary work with bows? Generally, the last shot doesn't work with single shot weapons. I don't even know why, because that's not super powerful effect, and this is the only effect that could make single shot weapons kind of good. So I do not understand this exception, but it does exist. There is exception that last shot do not work with single shot. What's the first armor you will craft to try? I'm crafting Secret Service for scrapping, but the first armor I will be upgrading is my power armor, and then my probably regular Secret Service set. Or maybe Civil Engineer set. I will see. One of those sets I will definitely upgrade. One of regular armor and my Union power armor. That's the first armor pieces that I will be maxing out. Then I will be crafting more. I have a lot in mind for that. I want armor set with extra endurance on all the pieces. Probably Sentinel or Sentinel mixed with Cavalier. So one super tanky armor set. The armor set with extra strength for melee on second star, unyielding strength and weapon weight reduction. That's something I really want to add to my collection. And of course, one set with extra intelligence for experience farming, but that will wait, as I'm not farming experience for this update, but I will get ready for the next, for season 19. I will have a full set of extra intelligence for even more crazy experience farming than so far available. Oh, Spiteful Angel, thank you a lot for gifting 10 memberships. Appreciate that. And those go to Brian, Mr. Popa, Claire Bear, Austin Foster, Aaron LaFontaine, Sean Bagwell, Fugazi 420, Mark Benzel, Car Enthusiast, and Hells Angel 519. Welcome to Turtle's Army, and may the shell be with you. Thank you very much, Spiteful Angel. Alright, so there is no news officially from Bethesda about anything that I didn't cover yet in the videos, so everything is in the videos. Let me open the calendar. for a moment. Open it full screen, please. All right, succeeded. There it is. That's the calendar. So MyPost 0 is confirmed on the fresh calendar to drop of September 3rd. So it's MyPost 0 update, with exception of the caravan itself as the Brahmin is being loaded. So I am expecting that the place will be there for MyPost 0. Like all the structures will appear on the map. The quest activating it will not be there yet present, so will not be able to enter it or start doing caravans as Brahmins are being loaded. But legendary crafting is enough for me to be busy for quite a while. As well, if you notice September 5th, double mutations, that's not important. Legendary vendor sale, what that is, it's 25% discount at Merma for random stuff. Random weapons, random armor. So I want to use it to buy random armor pieces and scrap them. That would be, normally it costs 60 script, so that would be 45 after discount. So that's much cheaper. 45 script is less than old one legendary module, and legendary module price is going up too. So very good price for legendary, 3-star legendary armor pieces and scrapping them. Therefore, I will try to max out on my script. So I will try to hold to 11k script for September 5th, then buy a bunch of armor pieces and scrap them again. As learning all the legendary mod boxes, it's a long process. It requires thousands upon thousands of legendary items scrapped. It's much longer process than getting a legendary mod boxes that you need for your legendary crafting. As you will be dropping way more legendary mod boxes than you will be learning plans to craft. So I think I will be able to craft what I want to craft way before I learn everything. So I'll be still in the process of learning those plans over there. And Merma special pick is not as good, as Merma special pick is 60 script each, and you are just getting random stuff, random 3-star weapon, armor, or power armor. So that's way worse offer than legendary vendor sale. So for that, I want 11k script and do a full session of crafting, buying, scrapping of those legendary items. And maybe I will get some plans. We'll see. So that's the plan for that. Double experience is hitting early this time. So 2 weeks into the update, it's already double experience weekend. So the second weekend of the update, you can use it for your advantage. If you don't want to buy anything from the season pass and you don't have time to do all the challenges, what you should be focusing on, try to get full set of unyielding plus 2 intelligence armor, get 1 weapon with plus 3 intelligence, and consumables. Use that on double experience weekend. You don't even need all consumables, as maximum experience from a super mutant is 4k, with extra boost to intelligence, plus 3 intelligence on weapon, and plus 2 on each armor pieces. So that is overall 8 more intelligence than you currently can have. So that's way more experience, way easier to obtain, less buffs, the rare buffs, to be maintained. You can skip some sleep buff and some little buffs that will not affect you. So that's a really good opportunity to get huge progress on the season pass for those of you that do not want to spend money or do daily and weekly challenges every time. Mutated public events are on regular rotation again, so that's good. As there are those boxes that always contain legendary that then will scrap. Double score as well in September, so even faster to finish the season. I think for a lot of people, finishing season 18 is very much likely to happen in September. So October, November, you can just chill if you finish season in September. With the double XP, double score, it's absolutely doable. Then unfortunately, there is Spooky Scourge and Trick or Treat event, but there is no new event that was tested. So on the public test server, unfortunately, no Halloween event, the typical one, the new one. So I don't even know why. Maybe not ready. Something is wrong with that. I don't know. And more stuff. And of course, December, season 19 4-star legendary and raids. I cannot wait to test December patch when it appears on public test server. Most likely in October, we'll know what December patch is. In October, we should start testing. That's usually how it works. September is like a month break from public test server. They focus on hotfixes to the current patch, releasing the caravan fully. And then October, most likely we start testing the raid update with 4-star legendaries. So I cannot wait for that. I really want to test the raid update. All right, back to the chat. Yes, you will be able to change any legendary effect you want on any weapon you want, with exception of named legendary weapons. So the ones with unique name, you cannot modify. There is another exception to exception. The Blue Moon update weapons like Holy Fire can be legendary modified. But that's exception. I don't know why not all. I would prefer if all would be modifiable, but no. Other named are excluded. What is the end game after completing collection of armor and weapons? Raids. They are adding raids in December. That would be the new end game that you will be grinding for. It's supposed to be harder and another level of upgrading. That's like all MMO work. After you achieve everything, they're adding something new that you can achieve. But honestly, for everyone, it can be different thing in the end game. For some people, the real end game is being able to build whatever you want in the camp and having all possible camp items. I'm not a really good builder, but for some people, that's the real end game. Building amazing camps, and that's evolving too, as now you'll be able to showcase them across multiple servers. Will the new medics effect stack with friendly fire? Yeah, I would need to test that. I didn't try that. Possibly it will. I think I already have a build, like a support build with solar armor, but I did it. I'm not sure if that's with a flamer or a shotgun, but I did a long time ago a support build. Maybe it is with the flamer. No, intelligence will not help legendary plans. They will not help you learn. They have fixed drop chance. So no. Your intelligence, your luck, and everything like that does not affect it. It's fixed. I don't know if they are fixing the quest with the cave bug. I don't know that. Can we add third star to a 2-star? Yes, it will cost you 15 modules to add random one, and then you can swap it if you have a proper legendary mod box. So you can upgrade 2-star to 3-star. You cannot directly install a 3rd-star box mod on 2-star. You need to first upgrade it to 3-star, which costs 15 modules. When you reload Holy Fire, it changes everything about it, all the legendary effects. The hidden effect on Holy Fire is cursed, and this always stays, regardless what you reroll. Oh, thank you, Stantle. I have a very good holiday with my little one, the mini turtle. We're relaxing, playing, swimming. So it was awesome. All right. Any more questions? If yes, let me know so I can still answer them. If not, we'll go over to member hangout when we'll be doing a little bit more of legendary farming and chatting with members. So that's all I'm doing for this week. I'm just preparing for the update. I'm not really doing anything else. I don't even focus too much on the daily challenges. They're secondary for me now. I need legendary items. About the Pip-Boy lag, it can occur if you have too many unique items. And additional tip, if reducing the number of unique items do not help, you can check in your game settings if option to auto scroll effects is disabled. This auto scrolling on Pip-Boy can exaggerate the lag. If that will not help, then I don't know. Effectiveness of shotguns at shotgun build after the update is bad, with the only good one being Cold Shoulder. That's the last man standing for shotgun builds. Oh, the Raven! Thank you a lot for joining Turtle's army. Welcome, and may the shell be with you. Thank you, Raven. Alright, so I answered all the questions, therefore thank you a lot for being here. We will be farming more tomorrow, Saturday evening live stream. We are farming more, prepping for the update, and Monday live stream on Twitch is the final prep for the update. That's the plan, and of course Tuesday it is the update. And that being said, thank you a lot for being here, and see you tomorrow. Turtle out. Bye!